Welcome to FinStechs.
Great to be here.
Today, we're looking at something pretty exciting in the wearable health space. It's the Asus VivoWatch 6 AERO.
Yeah, this one's definitely caught my eye. It's not just, another fitness tracker.
Exactly. It feels like it's pushing things forward a bit, especially with how it helps you keep tabs on your health.
Absolutely. I mean, the big headline feature, the one everyone's talking about, is the claim about blood pressure and ECG readings.
Right, just by touching a sensor.
Mm.
They're calling it the world's first smart wristband with that capability.
That's the claim. Instant insights, supposedly. Though it's worth noting, availability of those features might depend on where you are. Regulatory stuff.
Good point. Always important with health tech. But beyond that specific feature, the interaction seems improved too.
You mean the screen?
Yeah, they've got a new 1.1-inch AMOLED touchscreen. Should be much clearer, more vibrant. Makes checking your data, well, just a better experience, I imagine.
Definitely. And it's not just the display. Under the hood, they're using their own ECG and PPG sensors.
PPG, photoplethysmography.
Yeah.
Uses light. Right.
Exactly. Measures blood volume changes. So combining ECG and PPG, Asus claims, well, they're aiming for higher accuracy in tracking, more so than maybe single sensor devices.
Okay, so better data potentially.
Potentially. They also mention using some advanced sputtering tech on the surface. Sounds like it makes it tougher, maybe sleeker too.
Interesting. And despite all this tech, it's light.
Yeah, under 27 grams apparently, which is pretty light for something packing GPS and 5 ATM water resistance.
5 ATM means swimming's okay.
Yep, good for swimming and other activities. And the battery life reportedly up to 5 days. That's pretty decent for continuous monitoring.
5 days is solid, and they mentioned something about one-touch measurement, making it easier.
Right. The idea is you use those dual sensors, the ECG and PPG, and get various readings with just one touch. Simplifies things, removes a barrier maybe.
So how do the different sensors work? There's one on the front?
Yeah, the front one is for when you actively check things. You place your finger on it for blood pressure, SpA, that's blood oxygen, and the ECG.
Okay. And the back sensor?
That one's against your wrist. It continuously monitors things like pulse transit time, the PTT index, they call it, plus SpO and heart rate, even when you're resting or asleep.
PTT. That relates to blood pressure trends, doesn't it?
Sort of, yeah. It measures pulse wave travel time, gives you insights over time. It's quite a comprehensive data collection approach.
And all this data feeds into their AI, ASOS Health AI 5.0?
Seems so. Developed by specialists, they say. It analyzes the data in real time. The interesting part is it might, spot patterns or deviations from your personal baseline.
So not just raw numbers, but potential insights like, hey, pay attention to this.
Exactly. Could flag trends that warrant a closer look or maybe even a chat with your doctor.
And they're taking the health side seriously, mentioning SAMD support, software as a medical device.
Right. That suggests it meets certain standards for its health functions. Paired with their Health Connect app, it's positioned to help track blood pressure and heart rate for cardiovascular health. Again, with that regional availability caveat.
Okay. And the ECGs, how detailed are they?
Apparently, a 30-second touch on that front sensor gives you a detailed recording in the app. And where it's approved, you could potentially share that with your doctor.
That could be really useful, having that data readily available.
Definitely. And it does the standard stuff, too. Continuous monitoring, SpO arrows automatically checked every hour, even during sleep.
Which is good for spotting potential dips overnight.
Yeah. And heart rate is monitored regularly, too, more frequently during sleep. Plus, steps, calories, the usual fitness tracking metrics.
What about sleep tracking? Anything stand out there?
This seems quite detailed. Track sleep stages, light, deep, REM, monitors heart rate and SpO during sleep, even tracks tossing and turning.
Tossing and turning, wow.
And there's a snore recording feature, too, plus a sleep score and a self-assessment option. So quite a bit of focus on sleep quality.
And for fitness, you mentioned GPS and water resistance.
Yep. Supports various exercise modes, running, cycling, yoga, the standards. And that 5 ATM resistance confirms it's fine for swimming. The GPS uses multiple systems like GPS, Galileo, GLONASS for better accuracy outdoors.
So it covers workouts pretty well.
Seems like it.
Okay.
But it's not just a health device, right? It has other smart band features, too.
Yeah, things like alarms, remote camera control, stopwatch, music controls.
Medication reminders, too, I saw.
Yeah.
And message notifications, timers, world clock. Sort of the expected features for a daily wearable.
Right, makes it more versatile. And the app, Health Connect, Pulls it all together.
Looks like it. Shows your data with charts and graphs. They also have this Asus Healthy Group feature.
Oh, yeah. What that?
Allows cloud-based sharing of health data with family. Could be useful, say, for keeping an eye on elderly parents' metrics, perhaps. Needs an Asus Cloud account, though.
That's a thoughtful feature. And you can customize the look.
Uh-huh. Interchangeable watch faces, and different band colors, black and pink, though pink might depend on the region again.
So quite a feature-packed device.
Yeah.
But we absolutely have to stress the disclaimer, right?
Absolutely crucial. This is not a medical device. The measurements are for reference, for informational purposes only.
Definitely shouldn't be used to adjust medication or anything like that.
No, only a doctor can diagnose and treat conditions like high blood pressure. It's a tool for awareness, not self-diagnosis or treatment.
Got it. Essential distinction. Still, the Asus VivoWatch 6 AER, it really does seem like a significant step, packing a lot of monitoring tech into a pretty user-friendly package.
Yeah, the potential for more immediate access to certain health metrics is, well, it's interesting. Definitely pushes the conversation about personal health monitoring forward.
It really does. Makes you think about where this is all headed. Well, that's our look at the Asus VivoWatch 6 AER.
Lots to consider there.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.